to my fans, my Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go home.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Bears.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. What is it?
Here's Williams now to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Sit up! Ready? Sit up! Sit up!
Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 1 brings up third and 12.
Third and long.
Ready? Sit up! 13. Crunch!
Throwing Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will score. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What is up?
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on first and 10. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
His kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
No, we change. Wait, shot.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on third down and 7? That one is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Nicole Hardman deep to return. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Ravens sending the punt team out there. This returnable for Hardman. And you'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On first and 10, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Reed getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard
line. From the 41, here's second down and 2.
You change it.
Jackson looking to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Brings up third down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Put your hands down. running up the games, but they don't running up the games, but they.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
3rd down and 3. Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10. Now Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Throwing on second down. Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Bears. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, we're ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
We're ready. We're ready. Let's go. Hey, hey. Oh.
Here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first and 10, Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A 53-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves out there on defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
Ready, sit up. Here we go. Pick back. Get back, pick back. Foul, 32.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Vegas. Let it slip.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. throw right side, caught by Odunze.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver, and incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down, Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing again, Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Williams to the air once more. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Vegas!
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Middle. It's a run. It's a run.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got a man. It's Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Return it.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
This throw right is taken in by Fowler. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Pistol formation with Jackson. They'll go right back to Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught 3. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. That ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
3rd and goal for Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, but looks like this one might be coming back. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. Still going. And he'll take this one in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Vegas!
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out.
Bears 22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Shot!
And he'll get two on this one before being taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go. 13. Let's go. Come on. 180. Hey, middle. Nice shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. And now the punting unit will come up as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run here. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 50-yard line.
Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 13.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one taken in by Odunze. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7. Here comes 2nd down.
180! Finish up! 180! Let's go! 180! Finish up!
Throwing Jackson. He'll check us down to the running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
180! Finish up! Hey!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Going over the middle, this one is complete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. A nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a handoff, running right, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Real quick.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Go ahead. You out.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Real quick, ready? You turned it. Hey. You turned it.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Middle.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Ravens 37, Bears 30. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion, it's Odunze. Now a first throw here in overtime. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on second down. He'll air it out down the middle. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Pitch by Malachi Starks.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now,